welcome back. This is another one in my Belgian beers series, and this is one from Petrus, and it's their Roodbruin. Now in Scotland, in Scots, rood means cross, like Holyrood, but in Dutch I think it means red, but don't quote me on that. Bruin is brown, so red brown. But this is an unusual one. This is a sour beer, or I'm actually not sure. It's a foeder beer, young Bruin beer. So it's 33% foeder beer and 67% young Bruin beer, as in Dutch. Young. So fresh brown beer, brown ale. And it's got it's 5.5% ABV. Is there anything on the... Alright, here we go. There is some tiny writing. Petrus Roodbruin is a blend of 33% Petrus Aged Pale, pure foeder beer that has been aged for 2 years in oak foeders, so that must be like a barrel, I don't know, and 67% young brown beer. In this blend, the young dark beer contributes the reddish brown colour, and the aged pale constitutes the slightly sour flavour. Petrus Roodbruin is a typically Flemish red ale, as tradition dictates. What an interesting sounding beer, isn't it? So I'm hoping it lives up to expectations. So I've got my Petrus glass. It's a 33 centilitre glass up to there. It's a 33 centilitre bottle. Let's crack it open. Oops. That looks beautiful. I can smell it. I can smell malt anyway. That's utterly gorgeous. Oh my goodness. Reddish brown. Because of the shape of the glass, it's almost opaque at the top. I can see my hand through it, but it's much clearer at the bottom, and that's where all the colours are coming through. I'm going to have to do the light test to show you. Just on the lowest setting. Let's see if that... Wow. That's absolutely gorgeous. Let's turn the brightness up. That reddish hue. It just makes it look so appetizing. So the head, there's a film on top, none to speak of. It is a nucleated glass. When I held it up earlier, there was a few bubbles going up. Now, nothing. So, it's absolutely gorgeous. Let's get a smell on it. Well, it's malty, but it's oaky as well. It's woody. That's quite pronounced. Normally, when it's wood aged, it's very subtle, but that's quite prominent. It's absolutely gorgeous. It smells a wee bit boozy as well, but it's only 5.5. Anyway, let's taste it. 3 sips. Cheers, my dears. That is utterly divine. You know what it reminds me of? A cider. That's what it's like. It's like apple gold or something like that. The alcohol is non-existent. Hops, but it's fruity. So is that the hops? Probably. The malts, it's like a bready to almost caramel malt. and then there's that sourness. It's tartness maybe even, but not pronounced. It's just, if you like sour beers, you would absolutely love this. It's quite subtle, but it's absolutely gorgeous. There's a wee bit of bitterness there as well. It's beautifully balanced. It's absolutely gorgeous beer. I will be buying this again. So it's fairly light bodied. Bit of carbonation in the mouth. It has quite complex flavours. It's utterly delicious. Let's have a look on Untapped. Okay, I'm just going to do a quick temperature test. 11 Celsius. So it's almost like cellar temperature. So it's called Petrus Roodbruin, or Oud Bruin, O-U-D, Oud or Oud, Old Bruin. It's from Brewery De Brabandere in Flanders in Belgium. It's classed as a sour Flanders Oud Bruin. It's 5.5% ABV, it's 17 IBU. One friend's check-in with a score of 3.5. Everyone else 49,000 with a score of 3.44. I can see it's not going to beat everyone's taste. If you like malty brown ales and sour beers, that's that Venn diagram of sourness and maltiness. It's perfect. So it's Petrus Roodbruin, previously called Oud Bruin, is a blend of 33% Petrus Aged Pale, pure foeder beer that has been aged for 2 years in oak foeders, and 67% young brown beer. In this blend, the young dark beer contributes the reddish brown colour, and the aged pale contributes the slightly sour flavour. Petrus Oud Bruin is a typically Flemish red brown ale, as the tradition dictates. So it's the exact same as what's on the bottle. Descriptors: sour, dark, tart, sweet, light. I think they mean the body's quite light. I would go along with all that. But I'm going to give this a 9.2 out of 10, which is just my personal score, you know. I just seen a video and they were talking about ratings. A lot of people don't rate their beers. I just rate it on my own personal preference, so it's where it lies on my sort of preferences. I'm not explaining it very well, but it's no. I'm not claiming to be an expert or anything. Far from it. I'm just learning. But anyway, would I drink this again? Would I recommend it? Definitely. If you like tart, sour beers and malty beers. It's absolutely beautiful. So anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time, hopefully. Ta-ta for now. Cheers, mate. Oh, it's divine.